welcome to Live and... I almost said pop out the cart because that's what my podcast is. Welcome to Live and Die LA number 5, Flosstube. This time we are featuring some of our colors for Advent, which means you're going to get some spoilers. I'm going to tell you this right now. So we'll start with the first color, and if you don't want to be spoiled, walk away, and we will understand. But I'm just going to tell you, spoilers galore.
So I'm Kat.
I'm Val. And I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
All of the Instagrams are going to be on the screen. So I'm Kat Canso.
And we're Live and Die LA.
And I have one project that I have worked on in the last month. I have done 100 stitches in the last 10 days.
It's more than I've done. But you haven't had the reason not to.
Nor I have been organizing my stitching stash.
Which is a good thing. Except when it takes days.
I am trying to sort out my brain. And I am cataloging everything. And I discovered I have way too many Mirabilia charts.
Tell them how many charts you have.
So just charts, not kits. And this isn't everything because I still have stuff in whips that I haven't put in my spreadsheet. I'm at 176 charts.
That doesn't count her downloads. That's paper charts.
That is paper charts. So no digital charts, no kits.
No magazines.
No magazines, just paper charts. 60 of those are Mirabilias. And I have at least 2 more Mirabilias to add to that list because I know they're in my whips and they're not on that list. I think I have
she wants more.
No, I'm being good next year.
Well, Lady of the Flag? Is that what it's just called?
That
would be the only one.
Yeah, but I'm not paying $300 for a part, for a single chart. It is the unicorn that I really want, but I have my limits. Yeah. So in saying that, I am actually working on a Mirabilia. I don't even remember where I was. I'm not sure if I've shown you this one before. But this is Red Lady Pirate, and I'm getting really close to being done. So this is the chart. Also, new camera. So hopefully it fixes some of the light issues that I've been having on my videos. And this is
She's so pretty.
Where I'm at. I think I'm about 70% done, but there's like 1,000 beads. And
also, I love your minder.
that is from Angus Little Minders.
Mm-hmm. That's really cute.
They're so cute.
And appropriate.
And this is being stitched on Tropic Waters. 28 count Opal. I have taken it off the scroll rods. That's why I can actually show all of it for a change.
She's so pretty. Seriously, when I see Mirabilias for sale on Witchell, most of the time I'm just like, whatever, I don't really need to. But then I see people do them in person, and I'm like, no, I kind of want to do that.
So I think the biggest issue is often the fabric. Because she's got to use the solid fabrics.
Yeah.
You probably find that is contractual.
Oh, that's true.
Because she is using the solid fabrics. And then 95% of people stitch them on hand-dyed or Picture This Plus.
And it really just makes it
printed
pop.
or something. And it really does help it pop.
You dyed that one especially for this, didn't you?
No.
You created that color? No, you...
No.
Oh, okay.
This was, I wanted a new start, and I think I was like, oh, got a project I could do that on. And it fit onto an 1/8. She does have a bunch of patterns that fit on an 1/8. So realistically, this should be sewing up quicker than it is. But this bottom section is fully stitched. So, but I'm about 5 stitches short of the bottom over here. So I'm nearly at the bottom, and then I've just got to fill in all this section. So, I was
really like the colors.
I finished all of the purples. I was trying to finish the reds, but I just haven't stitched in 10 days. So, and then I've got the gold to go around the outside. So, but that's the only one I've really been working on. I've been working on our fabric kind of projects and a lot of Mill Hill kits and stuff like that. So,
I, on the other hand, have not stitched in the last 2 weeks, and that was because I am done. And after having not really stitched very much, while I was sick, stitched for 12 hours to try and finish a project that I'm doing for my in-laws, who I go visit in a week, and I needed to finish it before I got to Wales. And I think that 12 hours, plus just working in general right afterwards, because it didn't happen the next day, but I think that coupled with the work then gave me tennis elbow. So I can't stitch right now. In fact, I'm having a hard time working. But I did finish the project, so at least there's that.
That's the important part.
That's the important part. I have the project to give to the in-laws. I was going to spend the entirety of my month in Wales stitching, and now I may not be able to, but at least I got the one done that had to be done. So that's something. If I can remember, I'll send her a picture that she can put up. It was just Dimensions Kit. I can't remember if I shared it. It's the one with the little bird on the teacups. Because obviously, British people, teacups, that was what we were going for. Matt picked it out for his parents. And then I am working on my first Mirabilia, actually. And so I'll try and put a picture of that, too, because I didn't bring it with me, because I'm just so upset about my stitching, because I don't get to stitch. Anyway, so I'm doing the Winter White Santa, which is that huge Father Christmas Santa.
I'll insert
all over the Christmas tree.
I'll insert the cover image and her work in progress.
It's pretty.
And if she
I'm
doesn't
really
send them to me,
liking it.
this part will be cut and you won't know.
I will send it to her. I'll do it as soon as we get done. As long as you remind me to do it. Because it's on my phone, so I can text it to you.
And I can find like the cover image, that's not a problem.
Anyway, so yeah, if I get to stitch, that's the next thing I'll be working on. I have a bunch of things I just kitted. I actually just ordered a bunch of like specialty threads and stuff and went to Joann's when they were having their too low to show sale for Black Friday to buy all this floss, hoping that maybe I'll get lucky, but I have to give my arm a break. So we'll see if I get to stitch anytime soon. Anyway.
So yeah. So we're going to show you our advent colors. I'm going to mention this now because if you don't want the spoilers, we'll see you in February just because we don't get together until mid-January at this date. So we probably won't do one in January. But I'm going to mention this now. We now have a discount code if you watch our Flosstube, which is
it's LDLA 5.
5.
So
it will be on
LDLA.
It'll be on the screen here, and then 5. It'll be on the title card at the end. So yeah, it just gives you a couple % off. It gives you 5% off. So just thought I would.
Bit helps, right?
Thought I would mention that now, just because if you don't want to see spoilers, now is the time to exit, though one of these colors is already up.
Well, before we even get to the spoilers, we should just things we have coming up.
Oh,
we do have a lot. So I'm going to Wales. Partly, well, obviously to see my in-laws because we haven't seen them since before the pandemic, but also because this is a month where we don't really ship very much anyway. We do a lot of stuff, but it's all pre-made stuff. So because everybody's having the holidays, so we want to take a break. So we do have a lot of things coming up, though. So the first thing and what we're going to be teasing today is our Advent colors. So for for every Sunday before Christmas, not counting Christmas Eve, because technically we're a week ahead because we like it better that way, right? This time. For the 4 Sundays following Thanksgiving, we're dropping one new color every week that will be available through December 31st. We then, on Christmas Eve, we'll put up our Naughty and Nice colors, which are 2 surprise colorways. You can buy either or, you can buy both, you can buy, fabric, floss, whatever combination you want. Those will be available as well through the 31st. They all then will ship in mid to late January when we get back and have time to dye them. And then starting on the 26th of December, we start the 12 Days of Christmas. It starts on the 26th, right?
Christmas Day.
Or it starts on Christmas Day, that's right. And it's just, I'll be honest, I haven't figured out every single day yet, but we will have, some days it's a discount, some days it's an announcement, some days, I don't know, just all kinds of weird stuff. So, and fun stuff that we'll be doing. And it's a tease for kind of the next year. So we'll have some things that we're teasing that are coming along. So that's a very busy month for me. So even though I'm not here, I'm still working. So, but our first thing is Advent. We did, as I said, start Advent actually a week earlier than Advent actually starts this year. Usually it coincides with what we're doing, but we started a week earlier because we always do the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So our first color that is now available.
So now is going to be spoilers. I'm going to put spoilers warning on the screen.
This one's technically available already.
This one's color is available, but some people, sorry. Some people may not have seen it, but
yeah. So our first color, here, I'm going to let you, you're always better at like making sure that the people see the thing.
So our first color is Christmas Chronicles. This is a red, grey and white mix. The grey is very light on the fabric.
It's hard to see, but you can see
There's
it
a little bit grey
person.
in the corner
In the
there.
pictures on the website, you can see it a little bit more. It picks it up a little bit more. And the camera's probably
grey.
going to.
This one you're not really seeing the white in it, though it's definitely got some grey and white in there. This one's got a bit more of the white and less of the grey. And then
in the floss, you can see it.
The
all three
floss.
colors much better because the floss is much better at that. And we keep saying we're going to get something white to put behind these things, and then we never remember.
The problem is I need the camera off the table because otherwise I bounce it too much.
Wait, look at that. Look at that. Yay.
But it also then means it's a really far away. So there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is just a really nice, subtle Christmas colorway.
They're very light. I intended it to be a bit darker, but I actually really like the way it turned out. It's really pretty. And we've had really... This is the only one anyone's seen so far. And so far, people seem to really like it.
Yes, so
nice.
this one's been up since Sunday.
The 26th, is it? What day was that? The 25th? 26th?
I don't know.
26th. It was the 26th.
I don't know.
I do know that. Okay. So now come the spoilers.
So now I'll have the spoiler warnings on the screen.
Okay, so our next color is a solid.
So this one's 100% on me. I wanted a gingerbread color. I thought this would be perfect for doing Christmas patterns on, like Santa's or something like that.
It's so pretty.
So it is a very, actually that's coming out pretty good. It might be a little more yellower on the screen than it is in person.
Yeah.
But it is pretty good.
Here it is on a sparkle.
That's definitely coming out way more yellow.
Yeah. So it's a little...
That
helps a little bit better, yeah.
Sorry. This camera has the picture reversed and I'm having to remember to go the wrong way. That's actually pretty true to color.
And we're
there.
never going to record enough to remember this. Every single time it's going to be like, wait,
But this is my camera I'm doing for my Flosstube. And
okay, so you'll get used to it.
I'm about to start doing Flossmas. So
okay. There you go.
And then here is the Floss, which is this gorgeous gingerbready
It's a really, really pretty color.
brownie orangey color. It is so pretty.
And now it's making me hungry because we keep saying the word gingerbread.
I've actually got a bunch of gingerbread patterns that this might get switched out for.
Ooh,
One of the browns in it. I have the 2022 Gingerbread Smalls by Twin Peak Primitives.
Yeah,
which is
those
a
would be
series of
good.
12 Christmas gingerbread patterns. So,
Ooh, I like it.
because what's happening is I'm going through my stash, going, oh, I really want to do this, but I don't know what color to do it on. So my next step after I sorted everything is to pair things.
So that color, I'm going to tell you now, will be dropping on the 3rd of December. So that's when that will go up live on the website.
And it'll be up on Facebook when it goes live as well.
Yeah. And Instagram.
And Instagram, because we're getting better at that.
A little bit. I need to give you access because you're probably better than I am. Anyway. All right, so this one will be the one that drops on the 10th of December. So, super spoilers.
Sorry, itch. I don't get Flosstube nose. I get cheeks.
Flosstube nose?
With when your nose starts itching as soon as you start recording.
That's funny. I like that. Except that I wouldn't like that, so no, don't happen. Okay, so this one is another variegated. It's like a greenish brown, a green, and a gold.
And we're calling this one Festive Fir, as in FIR. Because I'm Australian, I'm making sure people understand what I'm trying to say. So it is really pretty.
It is. We might want to pull this one open. I feel like this one would be a little bit better if you see a little bit more of the color. The whole fabric.
So it's definitely got tones of the green and the gold and kind of the browny. I think it's actually a brown.
Yeah, it's a greenish brown, but it is a brown. Oh, no, it's more brown on here than it is on the floss, I guess. But yeah,
No,
that's the color.
Straight up brown on here too.
Really? Oh, from here it looked greenish brown.
So this actually may be...
Relative.
This may actually
colors,
be
right?
2 shades of green, a shade of gold, and a shade of brown.
We dyed this like 4 months ago.
Yeah, we
I was looking at the recipe yesterday, though, to make sure we had it. And I don't remember now. But I looked at like 20 recipes yesterday, so I
definitely
don't
got a couple of shades of green in it.
Okay.
It's super pretty.
It's so pretty. Yeah, we wanted to not just do traditional, like, Christmas, because honestly, you're running out of colors at a certain point. But, so something, this feels very Christmassy, but, it's a little bit different. We wanted to name it Go Christmas Tree, but we think we already had one.
Our Christmas tree was a Christmas mystery box solid.
Oh, was it green?
From like 2 years ago. It was a dark, dark green.
I gotta get somebody to help me make up a list because I'm not remembering.
I have some of that one. That's why I know what that one
Really?
is.
Okay. I take too many colors and don't put tags on them, and I can't remember what they are. I'm really bad at that. I'm like, oh, I don't need to tag it, and then I forget.
Yeah.
She's better at keeping track, especially if it's floss.
Yeah. I have a ton of fabrics. I have no idea what they are. Because
all my fabrics have tags on them.
About half of mine don't.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that was December 10th, and then the last one will be December 17th, and it's another solid. And this is Tinsel Trauma. Which we were just going to call... I'm going to just, tell you. We were just going to call it Tinsel. And then we were looking up names to try and figure out what to name Festive Fir. And then she found something that said Tinsel Trauma. And I was like, I feel like that's what the name has to be now. Which is sad because it doesn't feel like... It's a good color, but it's... Yes. I saw somebody complaining the other day that they are still in a war with their husband or something about whether or not to put tinsel on the tree.
Yes.
Are you pro or tinsel or anti-tinsel?
Pro. But more like garland tinsel than the stringy tinsel.
We used to put tinsel on our tree all the time when I was a kid. Now my mom has these ones. It's called Victorian tinsel. And it's actually like a piece of metal that's like twisted and it hangs on the tree. It's really pretty. Well, so it's like classy tinsel.
Yeah, no, I like all of the... I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. My Christmas tree is this big.
Yeah.
I have more ornaments than Christmas tree. So,
sounds about right.
Our first Christmas in our apartment, my husband, I was like, didn't do a Christmas tree because we don't have a room. And we went to Christmas with with his family. And I was like feeling really depressed about not having a Christmas tree. So he ordered one from Amazon. Aww. While we were at Christmas. And he didn't tell me about it. It came the next day. So, because Boxing Day is not a holiday here.
It's weird. I have a really hard time not having Christmas trees. And then I am very much of I want to smell the tree. So I want a real tree. And so we bought ourselves a little one because we just have too much stuff in our house. But it's a fake one, and that makes me sad. But my parents usually get a real one, except my parents have this weird thing where they're not having Christmas because I'm not going to be here. It's really strange. They're not putting up a real tree this year, and my in-laws have a fake one.
See, I grew up with a fake one. My mum's allergic to pine.
Oh, yeah, so you're used to that. So
yeah.
That's not as bad, I suppose, but sorry. I like the smell.
After that tangent.
Yeah, sorry. I am the queen of tangents.
Here is this color.
Here's Tinsel Trauma.
So it is a, would you call it mid to dark?
Yeah, if you got our November colors or look at that video, it's actually the same dye as Ashes to Ashes, but Ashes to Ashes is a much more concentrated version. They're also both the same as on Thin Ice, but they're much more concentrated. So the Ashes to Ashes, I would say, is the dark.
Yeah, so this is
And
the
this
mid.
is like mid-dark, yeah.
But
it's still
like
kind of dark.
But it's like a solid neutral grey
Yeah.
in a dark grey. It is stunning.
It's a really, really nice color.
And
I have a feeling this will stay around for a while. Or make a comeback at some point.
which, of course, is why we call it Tinsel Trauma.
I know! Tinsel Trauma. It will be around forever.
So it is.
You'll find it weeks
stunning.
and months later.
It does run the gamut on the shade, though, just due to the fabric content.
The solid is an Ada. The Opal is a Lugana that she's showing.
Yeah, so this is a Opal Lugana, and it is a lot darker. Lugana tends to, just because of the fiber content. Linen will also probably run fairly dark.
Linen will probably go darker.
So just a heads up on that. And then here is the floss. So
Such pretty color.
solid variegated greys. It looks lighter there than I think it actually is, because of the way the light hits the ridges. So where it's in the shadow is probably closest. Sorry, my arm only is so long. Though this camera is giving me much.
Table.
This camera is giving me much better color quality. So
that's good to know.
I'm happy with that.
This is her first time using it, so
Yeah, like I haven't even managed to film my own stuff yet because I have to finish sorting all of my things.
just gotta find out what she's gonna show
And
up.
I got this in Black Friday sales.
So it's brand new.
So I've had it since Tuesday.
Cool. All right. Well,
No, Monday. I came in on Monday.
yeah.
Cause
My
it's only
computer
Wednesday.
got here Friday, and I still barely used it. My brand new computer. I finally got a new computer. My computer was 10 and a half years old, so I finally got a new computer. Yeah.
Did we want to mention if they order?
Oh yeah. So if you order each of these in the week that they drop, so starting with by Saturday, the Christmas Chronicles, and then continuing on, we're gonna throw something in. It's a surprise for you as a thank you for not waiting until the end, because it helps us to figure out what we're gonna have to dye, and I can order in advance if I need any extra floss or whatever. So we'll throw in a little surprise. So you have to. It doesn't matter. You can do a combo. You can do floss one week and fabric the other, but just something in each of these colors the week that they drop. You will end up having to pay shipping when you order, but I will refund any additional shipping when I combine the orders when I ship them in January. So if you want a special surprise, like I said, I'm not telling you what it is yet, but if you want a little surprise in your package in January, a late Christmas present, go ahead and get those each week over the next 4 weeks. Okay?
Yeah, so we are doing a bunch of shipping this week.
Which is taking longer than it should because, I got this big bandage. It looks weird through my sweater.
It does a little.
It's probably stretching my sweater out. Anyway, so yeah, we're working a little slower because we're both because she has tennis elbow from earlier in the year. It's healing better than mine. Well, she's further along in the healing process than I am, but
Yeah.
I think it's a stitch. Somebody else said they had it, so I'm like, it's a Stitcher's disease.
Mine's from my clamp.
It's a Stitcher's injury.
Mine's from my magnetic clamp attaching it to my Q-snaps. I now just attach it to my Lowry.
Yeah, I think it was the combo of literally I was sick, I hadn't stitched for weeks, I stitched for 12 hours straight, and then I came in and died. And my body was just like, nope. All that weight. And
Sorry.
yeah, it didn't like it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're going a little bit slower than we would like, but we are getting through everything, and I leave in just over a week, and I'm fingers crossed, guys. I think we're going to make it. Just no more injuries allowed.
Everything. We're going to get there.
Yeah. So, knock on the wood.
But hopefully you like our colours.
We're pretty happy with them.
Yeah.
I
No
think I'm
purple
keeping
this
some.
year because
Yeah.
we've done purple for the last 3 years.
Purple is a big, Advent thing, so we kept doing it, but it's like, Okay, we need to change. I like purple.
So
You guys love purple.
I know the
we
first
didn't
year
even
we
change.
did Hail to the King.
Yeah.
And then Regal.
Yeah.
What was the other one we did?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I know we did a different one.
We've had a purple every year. This is our 4th Advent. It was different the first year, but...
Yeah, but this method works a lot better for us.
Advent Sundays is okay. Doing Advent for something on every day for 24 days, that was rough.
It was rough.
So...
and this way, like, everything will be available. Like, we're not pulling colours down at the end of the week. They will stay up till the end of the month.
I think I'm keeping some of each of these, and I think that's the first time that's happened.
I think this one is the only... These two are the only ones. I'm only planning on keeping the solids, I think.
I'm keeping the fabrics of the solids, and then floss of the other two.
That makes sense. Though I do really like this fabric. The Festive Fir is a really pretty light green grey.
It's a really
green
good
gold.
It's a really good variegated but it's like that's a subtle like multicolor. So it's not like if you're not somebody who likes multicolors normally because it's a little bit harder for you to figure out what to put on it. I feel like that one's an easier one that you could just because it's not quite popping. I mean,
like,
I know
think,
Ashley
like,
Ramsey would not like it because it's not crazy enough. But
yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. Wishing everybody happy holidays.
Yep.
Whatever you happen to celebrate, and Happy New Year. And we will see you again in February, but we will both be around again late January. I'm going to be around. We'll both be checking the group.
Yeah.
Things like that.
We'll be active. Like, I am working. I'm just not working here. I'm not dying, which is good. My arm needs the break.
I'm also working, but not here. Because I also work in a theme park, and it's Christmas.
I used to work at that theme park. I don't do it anymore.
This year's going to be different because I'm working in a different department.
Super Nintendo World should be fun.
Upstairs mostly. I keep
that's
getting
good.
scheduled upstairs. I love it though. I prefer being upstairs than downstairs.
Okay. Why World?
No, just general.
Okay. That's cool.
Just general.
I will be visiting all of the Christmas markets in Wales and parts of England because I am a Christmas market fiend. And if you've never been to a Christmas market, I highly recommend it. I'm excited.
So yes, wishing everybody all the best. It feels weird to be doing this at the end of November versus the end of December.
I don't know what day it is anymore, but that's normal for me.
It is the 29th of November.
Yes.
This should go up on the 1st, all going to plan. I maybe have to make space so I can edit.
Oops. Too many videos on the computer?
No, as in actually physically clear a
because
space.
all of your cross-stitching stuff is everywhere.
Yes. yeah. Like, I currently...
Do it here. There's room on the table right now.
I do not have a space on my couch.
Oh, that's bad.
Because all of my whips are a pile that take up 1.5 cushions.
Her husband is out of town, which is the only way this is happening. He comes back tomorrow?
Yeah.
So you got to put stuff away tonight.
Yeah, well, hopefully I have more storage boxes ordered and I can do a Walmart run if I have to. Because...
But she'll be able to find things, which is always a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm going to label all my boxes and I'm going to have things actually organized because I would like to actually stitch and not spend 4 hours doom scrolling because I can't decide what to work on. So... And this is what happens when I am now, with all my projects I brought back from Australia, I am now up to 30 whips. 32 whips.
I still need to count mine. I think I've got less than 10.
I have a spreadsheet because that's how my brain works.
Hey, that's cool. Whatever keeps you organized.
Well, so I'm spreadsheeting everything. I'm spreadsheeting all my fabrics, all my flosses, all of my charts. And hopefully by doing everything in a spreadsheet, A, I know what I have and I stop buying duplicates of stuff. And B, I then can go, well, I want to work on something small. Okay, what have I got that's under 100 by 100? And, or I want to, I finally finished.
9mm hill kit?
I finally finished Villa Mirabilia. What do I have that is huge and I can put on a half yard of fabric? Not that I have many half yards of fabric, but I have wide scroll rods that take a half yard of fabric. So, but nope, that's where we're at.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see. We will have new colors drop in January. We're just not going to have a video.
Yeah, we may do.
And I'm not sure what day I'm dropping the colors, so I'm not going to tell you that yet.
Yeah, we may do a short just here are our colors video when we're back, but it'll be like mid-January before we get a chance.
So have a happy holiday season and happy New Year, and
yeah,
hope things are going better for everybody next
and
year.
enjoy all of the seasonal delights.
I don't know why I just thought of hot chocolate and now I want hot chocolate.
I want peppermint hot chocolate so bad.
Oh, that sounds really good. Peppermint bark. I have some at home. I'm going to go have some. Some of the Costco.
No, I have
bark.
all of the Australian chocolate right now.
Oh, I get to go have all the Welsh chocolate in like a week. And my in-laws have like a table where they just put like tons of chocolate. And they just fill it over and over again. In the UK, it's a thing where they buy stuff like a month in advance, or like months in advance. And it's like, no, don't touch that. That's the Christmas chocolate, or that's the Christmas soda. I don't know why, because you can just go to the store and buy it. But it's special. And then they put it all out on the table, and it's amazing. And it's a good thing I'm going to be walking everywhere, because I'm going to gain like 80 pounds. Just from chocolate, if I'm not.
Yeah, I was hoping to lose some weight in Australia because I was going to walk, and that did not happen. I did go through a garden that was on a ridiculous incline and may have injured myself the day before I flew home.
We need to stop injuring ourselves. We're very bad at that.
I just cramped my legs so bad because the incline was like this.
On a flight, that would be fun too.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get comfortable on the flight home.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's a 15-hour flight?
14? No. We had a tailwind. It was 13 and a half hours.
Nice. It's like 10 and a half to Wales and then 12 back.
Yeah, because we're going the opposite way.
Yeah.
We get the
jet stream. I don't get it,
but you also get the rotation.
Yes. Yeah.
But we had a tailwind going home.
Anyway. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye, everyone.
Oh. Make sure you do the like, comment, subscribe things.
All the things.
Watch more videos. Thank you. Have a good day.
Wait, when did we decide? Are you doing it?
I don't think we decided.
We should have bloopers. Anyway.
We have 7 minutes so far.
Oh, so far of bloopers. Hello and welcome.